This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're back in the Spa Panzer 1C. And we are bottom tier. We are tier 7 in a tier 9 match. That's not preferable, but I think we can make something out of it. So we're on Kasserine, only this time we spawned on the other side of the map. So what is my plan, guys? What do I do? We're going to stick to the edges because we're in a fast tank. Now, some of you guys mentioned that, you know, when you're in heavy tanks or heavy tank destroyers, that you like to go to the fight, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with going to the fight when you're in a slow tank. That's kind of what you have to do if you want to be effective in a match. However, you don't put yourself into a bad position. Just, you know, absent-mindedly driving to the center of the map in a slow tank is death. There's no other way around it. I don't care what tank you're in. I don't care if you're in a Mouse, Type 5 Heavy. It doesn't matter. If you're in a big, heavy, slow-moving tank and you put yourself in a bad position, you will die. Regardless of how much armor you get. So that's what I was getting at. There's nothing wrong with going to the center, like say you're in the trenches or whatever, but you've got to be cognizant of the fact that when you go to the center trench, if you don't secure, or if your team doesn't secure the outside edges, you're just going to get picked apart because you'll be fighting guys directly in front of you, and then little birds like me will start picking you apart from the ridge line. So be very, very cognizant of what's going on the map to put yourself in the best position possible, because I've been the guy that gets trapped in the trench and picked apart by people that I can't shoot because I can't look up high enough. So just keep that in mind. Now, we've got a Lycan here who is charging our team like a complete and utter goof. So I'm going to make him pay. Now the good thing is I have a 90 mil gun, which is going to do significant damage to this fella. So we roll over the ridgeline, and I'm not going to lie, this next part's pretty darn funny. Wait for it. I made the decision to turn while on the thing, and I flip my tank. He comes over the ridgeline, and he dies. What? Come on, Spartan. If he was any quicker coming over the ridgeline, I may have actually took damage there. But yeah, remember, when you're in a light, fast-moving tank, and you're going over a ridgeline, do not turn. Let your tank jump it, and then turn when you land. Because if you turn at the top, you're going to just dump yourself on the cliff. Now this this M4190, this Bulldog over here, he, I don't know. He is either so tunnel vision that he doesn't see me, or he just wants to do damage and doesn't think that I'm going to keep, like, trying to kill him. But we both have 90 mil guns, so if he shoots me, it's going to sting. But that being said, I missed the shot. Go figure. The auto-lock shot misses. The aim shots hit. Imagine that. And we waited too long. And then I'm going to get shot there, which hurts significantly. But down he goes. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Our team has absolutely rattled the Reds at this point. We are enjoying quite a significant numbers advantage. Now here, that shot had no chance of ever hitting that T92 or T95. What am I talking about? It is neither of those. It is a T29. Thank you, Spartan. Good Lord. Learn your tanks. That's definitely a tier 7 heavy tank, American T29, and not a T95 or a T92 for that matter. It's American. They're all the same, right? Anyway, we're going to keep moving up the left side and see if we can't, I don't know, get some cheeky shots in, preferably without people seeing us. Unfortunately, due to the limited view... Oh, this is the part where I show off the absolute worst driving I have ever seen. No joke. Okay, no, there we go. Now turn. Okay, there we go. A little sliding action, like skateboard, half pipe or quarter pipe. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, definitely some of the worst driving. But that shows off one of the worst factors of this tank. It doesn't turn. It just doesn't. Like, it just cannot turn. And it's not a big tank, so you would think it would be able to turn, but it just doesn't. The traverse of the chassis of this thing is absolutely horrendous for a light tank. And then I crash into the rock one more time for good measure because, again, it just just doesn't turn. So we have 5 hits, we have 2 kills. We're doing okay. We haven't got any assisted damage because apparently I'm not spotting anything. Because this tank cannot see past its own reflection. Like, if it sees anything past its shadow, I'm impressed. I don't know why I said reflection earlier, but again, I lose my mind sometimes. But we have a Chinese tank destroyer. Whoa, what's this? It's a Tier 9 T-30 hiding at the back of the map, doing absolutely nothing to help his team. And we have got to try to make everybody miss. Now, I'm trying to shoot the WZ, and unfortunately, RNG is not with me. However, I did make this guy miss his first shot, and now I'm going to go in and put a round on him as I drive by. Here is my mistake. I assumed that other people were going to move in and he would shoot them, and so I came out the other side and charged straight towards him, allowing that 155mm gun to riddle my tank to pieces. In hindsight, I should have A, waited, or B, flipped a UE and went back the other direction. But hindsight's 20/20, and it didn't affect the game one way or the other than the fact that it cost me money and made me look silly because I just died in front of all of you because I was an idiot. Which just goes to show you, we are all idiots at some point or another. Like the Vengeance, who had the easiest kill of his life and comes around the corner not even being looked at and auto-locks a T-30 and misses. But yeah, 1,000 damage, 1,200 assisted, 3 kills. Not the best game ever, but I figure with a rollover flipping kill, it had to be pretty good. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.